What's up, traders? Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I'll be doing a complete live analysis and live trading session in this market today, Thursday. As you know that there is a news just been released and we could find a significant trading opportunity. We'll analyze A to Z all the pairs including gold, euro dollar, GBP USD and GBP JPY. So before I begin this session, as usual, make sure that you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So let's begin today's session with some of the hottest pairs, including GBP USD. What do we see? That GBP USD in fact created a very strong spike to the upside, very unexpected move. So let's see in fact which way the market is trying to be heading, including all the pairs: Aussie dollar, okay, British pound, US dollar, euro dollar. Now we see that some upward movement on all of these pairs, including GBP CAD has gone to the other direction. So we have seen some very unusual moves. So let's find out which way the market in fact is heading. So what I see that in fact you can see that GBP USD on the news, we have seen a very big movement to the upside. If you look at the daily time frame, we see the price is now heading to this daily level of resistance zone here. So look at now which way we can capitalize this move, because during the news normally the price give us a really good opportunity for trading. Now if you see this movement on British pound US dollar, it's to me a very unusual movement. Now what I think that it could be a fake move. Okay, let's analyze over the time. We still have half an hour for this candle to be closed, and if we see any opportunity, we'll definitely trade this instrument. Let's find out what's happening, including some of the pairs. We see that going in a really aggressive way. So including dollar yen, we have seen that came back down. It just hit the target and then came back down. So we'll see which way the market is going. We just started this move. We have seen quite a few unusual movement. So let's find out which way. GJ has gone completely to the upside. So let's find out in fact what is likely to happen, including I think that this movement we see on British pound US dollar is really unusual. As you can see, after the daily bearish candle, we expected that GBP, I think that it's a deeper retracement and we could potentially see the other way. The movement is changing its direction. We could potentially see very soon an opposite movement, including GBP AUD. What do you see there on GBP AUD as well? Let me look at all those pairs. You see that GBP AUD below this level of previous support, which is acting as a resistance. Looking at the monthly, I'm just looking at all those pairs because the candle close is coming. We could find in fact a good trading opportunity. So let's find out GJ. I think JPY getting weaker again. So all the pairs against GJ, yen pairs, all the pairs against yen is getting stronger again. So includes GBP JPY, Euro JPY. GBP in fact is a weaker currency, but what do you see that GBP CAD, what do you see that just has gone with a spike. So that spike it happens in the market all the time and we need to cope with it. So now let me look at the chat, what you guys and girls are up to. Hello sir, from everyone from Algeria. Morning all. We really we are early lessons for today, yeah. Can you analyze gold and oil, please? Yeah, absolutely. Oil trade, yeah. UK Prime Minister Liz Truss about to resign. I think that is why the news is impacting GBP pairs. It's very sensitive GBP pairs. In fact, Euro USD pairs up or down. We'll look at it. We can look at Usdjpy. So let's look at gold. Okay, gold is in a really impressive place. If you look at the daily time frame, okay, so you see that gold is creating, I think that after this spike we could find in fact a good trading opportunity. You see that gold has tested the daily just below the daily level of support, which is acting here as resistance. I think gold going to a very good place for selling. But I think that at later today we might see a retest of this 20 period moving average on gold. Okay, what I think that, and then we might see that gold is coming down. This is an absolutely good opportunity coming up on gold, because gold, you can see nice looking drop, a clear breakdown, has gone up, testing this previous support, acting as a resistance, and I think that gold will give us a shorting opportunity. But you see that this current candle is still 1 hour 20 minutes remaining. What I think that we might see another spike on gold. And what I think that if you look at the daily, you see the bottom of the daily candle, which doesn't have a wick. What I think that gold will go up further, let's say around 1643.40. From that zone we could see a rejection. I think that because there is, you see there is a 20 period moving average as well, so that could give us, you see there is a nice looking movement for this move. If we take our Fibonacci, take your Fibonacci, now we see the price still didn't go to this 61.8%, 50 to 61.8% Fibonacci level. Now gold in, and from that zone, what I think that we might see a rejection, and we could see in fact a selling opportunity on gold, and that is what I'm waiting for, a good entry on gold. Looking at GBP USD, I think that GBP USD also we might see, if the gold drops, GBP USD also should be dropping, and I do not think that GBP USD will go up this way. Okay, it's a spike for the news, and I think that after this spike we should see, as I mentioned yesterday, you remember that during this GBP drop, as I know that there is a likely to spike. Now the price is in this trend line, okay, in this trend line, and we could potentially find some selling opportunity on GBP USD. Let's see what happened. What I think that I think that we might find a selling opportunity on GBP USD. Okay, so like euro dollar, same way, euro dollar, euro and ZD. Let me look at some pairs really giving nice looking shorting opportunity. So let's keep focus on gold. I think that gold will give us a pin bar or a strong rejection from here, okay, and from there we might see some selling opportunity on gold. We might find some selling opportunity on gold, and I'm waiting for that. Okay, US30 also has gone up for a spike. I think you see that there was already a liquidity grab from this level. It has created a lower high with that. Okay, this could be nice looking reversal. I think that it will create a lower high and could continue to drop. Okay, I'm still bearish on gold, US30. I'm still bullish on dollar. Let's find out. Coach, look, GBP USD, I'll look at it. Good afternoon, coach. How are you? Aussie dollar, yes, please. Hi master, hope you are fine. I'm good. Thank you very much. Visit US30, please, Trevor. Okay, so we are looking at US30. Let me go back again to the US30. Let me look at bigger picture monthly, guys. What I think that US30, okay, I think that US30 is still bearish, okay, because there is a one probability for the price to to come to the monthly resistance zone. There is another resistance here with this long candle, this monthly bottom. There is one probability. Another is to drop from here. Now looking at weekly, we have seen after the middleman there is a spike to the upside. So let's look at daily. Okay, so there is a gap opening on the daily. Let me look at 4 hour. See, there is a structure here, okay, this current 4 hour candle. All right, so after this kind of structure, let's say if this one closes like that, which is still 1 hour 16 minutes remaining, yeah, like that, okay, what I think that we might see drop. The only thing is that it has created a gap opening here. So on this gap, it is creating series of higher lows. Sometimes the market is really unpredictable until you see a clear prediction. Okay, so the price already created a gap here, okay, which is on top of this resistance level, and on that gap creating series of higher lows. So with that sense, locally it is showing bullish move, but at the same time, if you look at the top, there is one false breakout, created a lower high, still not close but created a lower high. It's a rejection. Okay, so let's see what happened, the progression of this session. If we see that US30 has completely broken down, then we could say that okay, it's bearish. Let's sell again. All right, so guys, let's look at Vincent. Did you lose US30 trade? No, still not, because our US30 trade above this resistance level, so which is now almost in our entry. It's still running, and I strongly believe that we will be able to hold that trade. Vincent, Haider from Pakistan. Thank you, Haider. Yeah, this saying, that this saying cost money for us, isn't it? UK Prime Minister says she'll resign, and they'll say something. In fact, it really creates an unusual volatility, and sometimes, that is why learning risk management is so important. You can't, in fact, predict this kind of movement, because who will say what will not, in fact, be defined in price action. That is the key points, because some news, let's say interest rate announcement or any kind of news result that you see is sometimes predictable, but suddenly, let's say some prime minister resigns or any kind of, if you look at the news, you'll see that here, probably you see that Liz Truss resigns as prime minister, becoming shortest serving UK prime minister. So that news, in fact, suddenly has a spike, and that spike you can't predict. You have to surrender to it. There is no other way. So that is why learning risk management is important. Keeping a good trading journal. See, trading is like that. Sometime, some week you have to be flat. This week you see the price action is sideways movement. That is why we are trading less little bit. But yeah, trading is like that. You have to adapt with the market. This week you see the price action is fully sideways. Okay, so some week will trend, some week will be in a sideways. So yeah, that is trading, and that is why it's understanding risk management is so important as a trader. So now let's see that after the news, You see that dollar pair, what we have seen that there is a news has been released on dollar. It's very negative. Okay, minus 8.7 was expected minus 0.5. So that causes dollar to be a little bit weaker. What I think that um, that might give us some trading opportunity. Let me look at. Okay, Aussie dollar has a spike. What I think that this spike in fact giving us some opportunity. I think that dollar will get stronger afterwards. Okay, I strongly believe that dollar getting some strength. Let me look at all the pairs to see in fact how the price action is forming. Right, Euro CAD. Let me look at Euro CAD. I think that let me look at, we might find some opportunity on Euro CAD weekly. Very steady. Okay, I think that we could see that Euro CAD is coming at least to this daily 20 EMA. So it has grabbed liquidity Euro CAD. Okay, but I think that we might some selling opportunity. We might find some selling opportunity on Euro CAD because you see that it has in fact a big liquidity grab, created a head and shoulder, created a channel, tested this 20 period moving average. And if we check according to our TF indicator, Vincent, you sent an email about TF indicator. I know that I'll be replaying that email, or my team will replay that email. So let me look at. We see some still not there. Okay, so let me see if I can find a trading opportunity, guys, for you. Okay, Aussie CAD. There is a big spike. All right, from this zone. I think Aussie is preparing for a drop. Okay, Aussie is preparing for a drop. Right. Aussie dollar, CAD, CHF. I'm just looking at all the pairs, guys, to see in fact who is doing what. We may be able to open a trade. Let me see. Okay, Euro GBP had a big bearish engulfer on the daily, tested the 20 period moving average. So Euro looks like that getting weaker. Euro JPY, let me look at Euro NZD, nice drop. Euro dollar, I think that gold can drop. Do any one of you trade USD CNH? I think that USD CNH is creating a bearish price action. Okay guys, so what I see that um look at this one here, Euro CAD. Looking at monthly Euro CAD, monthly perspective, long term bearish, weekly. Look at the weekly, daily. I think that the euro getting weaker, guys. I think euro getting weaker, and okay, we have. I'm gonna short Euro CAD, okay, directly by market. We might see some upward movement, so I'll keep my stop loss above this high, and I'll explain what the strategy exactly being used. I'll be trading with 1 to 1.1 to 1, okay, with this. Let me give a little bit of, so I'm gonna send that same signal to our students. All right, as I told you that everything in this channel is only for educational purpose, right? I'm just trying to help you to learn trading, right? And also I'll be taking this trade. Let me okay, wait a minute, don't take it. The price still didn't test this level. Okay, let the candle close first, and then we'll see in fact how this candle is closing. I'm gonna just seeing which way the market is. So Euro CAD, so any of the CAD pairs easily pairs. So Aussie CAD, look at this one here, Aussie CAD. Let me see the weekly. Okay, Aussie CAD, notoriously bearish this one. Daily. I think that Aussie CAD will be the better choice than any other CAD pairs. But what you could see on Aussie CAD after this one closing, this is closing as a doji, right? Nice looking doji. So let's sell Aussie CAD for this doji, and I'll explain what strategy been used. We might see some upward movement from here. Probably we'll see again another move to the upside, but let's I'll be selling this one here. The reason is it's a nice looking pin bar, completely so I'll be selling with one-on-one. Okay, I'll explain why I have opened this trade. And okay, so the wise decision will be for this trade, guys, is to use pending order, because there is a high probability that this price will go up again at least half of this week. So what we'll do on this one, we'll be using pending order to take the maximum advantage on it. Okay, so that we get triggered. If it drops, it will be a massive drop. Okay, if it goes the other direction, that's a bad news, but if it drops, we'll take at least 2 times profit we need. Okay, so I will be so we'll be using sell limit at 0.8650. So sell limit at 0.8650. Yeah, so Aussie CAD, I'll place a pending order at around, which is around 30 to 33 pips stop loss. And I'll explain the strategy why I have opened this trade. As I told you, I could be wrong, could be right, but I manage my risk 1%. So Aussie CAD, I'm selling at 0.8650 stop loss 0.8681 and take profit at 0.8585. Okay, so it's a pending order. And now let me explain the full analysis for this trade, and then you know why I have opened this trade. Now first of all, guys, so let's look at bigger picture monthly. Okay, first of all, monthly, as you can see on the monthly perspective, Aussie CAD is highly bearish market. Starting from here, you can see there is a big drop happen every month. The price was creating series of lower high. Okay, long-term bearish market, big long bearish market, creating series of lower high, followed by, we see that previous months there is a strong drop, followed by this month also there is a strong drop. Still we have 10 days to go. The next week is the last week, so we could see a little bit of uprise, and that is what we'll be taking advantage for entering by pending order. If you look at the weekly perspective, we see that there is a weekly head and shoulder. You can see that head and shoulder, and then there is a strong drop. So with that strong drop, back to back 2 weeks strong drop, followed by this week, we see that there has been a retracement which is expected, okay, in a healthy trending market. Now after that, what we have seen, the price started to drop. Now daily time frame, now this is where which is a big drop if it drops. Now daily, you can see that price action, in fact there was a strong impulse correction. Now we see multiple liquidity gap. First of all, this daily candle, you can see that it has in fact grabbed a lot of liquidity, big bearish engulfer, followed by 1 2 3. This is the fourth day, that means the whole week the price is in consolidation. So with that consolidation, we have seen the previous day this red candle is formed. Today, as soon as market open, what we have seen that the price has gone up. Now during this spike, we have seen the price again tested this daily important level of resistance zone as a resistance. Now with that being said, what we have seen that on the intraday perspective, we have seen this is where we see that this our strategy satisfies. Okay, now the strategy behind this trade is according to my trend following strategy. It is giving me a sell signal. So this two sell signal is according to our trend following strategy. As you can see, we use I may not be able to fully explain. If you want to learn that strategy, you can visit our website, the link in the description area, so that you can apply by yourself. But according to our strategy, we use two moving averages, 10 and 20 period moving averages, and also we use price action trend in our favor. So according to our trend following strategy, this one is giving me a sell signal. Now as you can see, this price action, if you look at overall picture on the 4 hour, we see that there is a range in this area. Okay, now this is in fact a bearish price action. Why? Because you see the price has created this resistance. Okay, every time the price hitting this resistance, creating series of lower high. That is the key points, that always keep in mind that keep trend in your favor. So trend is down, creating series of lower high, okay, in this direction. This is another thing. And at the same time, what we see that Aussie CAD has a strong rejection from this zone with this big long doji. That's a huge doji. You can see that. Now this doji in fact tested this level that I have drawn, which is, there is a double top here, has broken down with this double top, which is the previous neckline, this previous support zone here, which is acting here as resistance. and then what we have seen, the price in fact created this big move to the downside. Okay, so that's a probability that Aussie dollar, Aussie CAD will have a rejection from here. And if you closely look at, in fact, it also has a head and shoulder. This is the head, left shoulder, right shoulder, and what I believe that after going up, it will slowly come back down again and would give us a profit target hit on this one. So let me look at the other pairs, including gold. Okay, gold also giving us really some bearish price action. As I mentioned, that gold is rejecting to the downside for this move. I think all this liquidity get GJ. Okay, let me look at the chat. Okay guys, thank you for all of you for joining. I want, please everyone, give a big thumbs up, smash the like button, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe if you haven't done yet. When you smash the like button, that really helps the channel to reach more people, and that's you are supporting the Forex Trading Wizard Academy. And at the same time guys, if you are looking for a regulated broker with a tight spread, you can use EverTrade link in the description. You can start with trading as minimum as $100 with them. Hello sir, news is in the Britain has resigned. What will be your prediction on GBP currency? I think that GBP just will have a short-term spike. Ultimately, it's always bearish. I think it will come back down again. The government stance officially resigned here. So this will have some volatility in the market, but ultimately it will come back down. If USD is strong, should the quote currency go up? But why is Gbpusd going up? It's because of the news. You see that news announced on GBP, she resigned. Okay, now because of that resign, there are some unusual volatility coming. Okay, all right, so now because of this, some unusual volatility is coming. Let me look at one thing. Okay guys, so I'm gonna do some scalping on GBpusd just for short term. It's taking very fast. How can I do that? So I'm gonna do some scalping on GBpusd for a very short term. Okay, so I'll do it in my smaller account for very short term. So GBP is going up. Okay, let it go up. I'll call when I'm doing it. Okay, I'll tell you when I'm gonna take this trade, and then we'll see how I'm doing it. Okay, so I'm gonna do some scalping in 5 minutes on GBP USD now. Okay, so let me do it now. GBP USD is sold by market. Okay, so stop loss 1.128. So this is 5 minutes chart. I will use pending order at 1.12659. Okay, so entry at 1.12659. So this is my entry, right? And this is my stop loss, which is 1.145 weeks to reward. So my risk is 1% on the trade. So I'm gonna open this trade now. Okay, so I place a pending order exactly as per this one. Now let me give you a screenshot of this trade that I have just. I'm triggered. Okay, I'm triggered with 1% risk in my trade. So this is just a quick scalping on Gbpusd. I could be wrong, could be right. It's a very short-term trade. Okay, so this is the trade just now I have opened on Gbpusd. Okay, in my live account. Okay, so I normally scalp in a smaller account. So let me show you that this is a live account. Okay, so I'm around now 40 profit on Gbpusd. Now this is a very quick trade because the scalping is very fast. You can see that. So this is a so yeah, the price. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have a profit. I could be lost. I'm in profit now. So I'm around floating $6 profit in my smaller account. I'm gonna give you a quick screenshot on this one that I have opened. So currently this is the situation with the account. So let's see what happened. Okay, after that I will explain why I have opened this trade. My profit target at 1.1244. Now I'm a little bit of a negative, so let's see what happened. So this trade is open only for educational purpose. As I told you, I manage my risk always. It's just to teach you how to trade just for educational purpose. So I'll take a screen of my account so that with some information I need to affect. So I can share a screenshot of my trading account to you so that you know. So this is my screenshot of my trade that just you see on the screen. Everything, this is a live account. You can see this is a live account. Okay, and GBP USD I have opened. See, this is the most, you see my risk is 1%. Okay, this is a 1% risk. My equity or balance in this account is 2200 AUD. As I told you, I scalp in a smaller account because scalping is sometimes a little bit of risky, so I don't keep a big risk on my account. So my risk on this trade is $22. Okay, on this trade, if I lose, I'll lose $22. If I gain, then I'll gain $32 on this trade. Okay, now how do I use? See, this is a position size calculator. This is the real education you will not find anywhere. Always keep in mind, do not jump on a trade with mobile. Try to use computer or any kind of devices for opening trade, because you know that when you use this kind of position size calculator, that will really give you clear idea of how much you're risking, how much is your trade risk. Is very important as a trader that you have that tool. Now if you in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, if you are in our academy as a student, then this position size calculator, this kind of, there is another one is available for students to download from their student dashboard. Any plan you are in, you should have you should be able to use that position size calculator. So this trade that I'm running is only a 15 pip trade with 1% risk. Let's see, now we could see some spike to the upside or we could see drop. Let's see what happened. Okay, so in the meantime I'll keep going with your request what's happening to see. Let's see what happened. Keep it running and then we'll come back. I could be hitting stop loss. I could lose $22 or I could gain $32, depending on the situation. So let me look at now, and then after that I'll analyze the trade, why I have opened this trade. So let's look at so I have followed many mentors but haven't found like you. You are the best. No problems. Thank you, Dandy. You are also best. Thank you very much for your appreciation. So let's look at, hi coach, what's your thought on Euro AUD? We'll look at it. Good day coach, no problems. Usdjpy, yeah, no problems. Aussie yen looks bullish, yeah, no problems. Thumbs up guys, thank you very much. So what's your thinking about GBP Look at it. If GBP is stronger because of the news, what's the impact on euro dollar? So look at it, look at all of them, normally correlated. Okay, sometimes euro gets stronger, sometimes GBP gets stronger. depends on actually what kind of situation. So some spike is still happening on Gbpusd. So okay, let it happen. Whatever happens, can't control. Okay, it goes over 81.4, might get stop loss hit. Anyway, so let's look at now on what you guys are up to. See, okay, AUD CAD that we have place a pending order is going up, and we are expecting it to go up and test this zone. So now let me look at euro dollar. Okay, so euro dollar looks like that, like to me it's a spike, you know, that on euro dollar. But I think that if you look at the daily, the price tested the high of the daily. Okay, but I think that finally we might see finally coming down, because at the end of the day dollar is always bullish. Okay, dollar is always bullish, and you see it from the gold. Gold, you can see that in fact there is a big there is a candle created on gold, which is, to me, it's a bearish. At some point you could see some retest of this moving average, but what I think that if you look at the daily chart, we see that in fact the price has broken out of this daily level of support. Okay, has broken out of this daily level of support, and from this daily level of support we have seen this support has been tested as resistance primarily, and from here we can expect a drop. Okay, so with that being said, on the 4-hour time frame we see this is the gold current price action. What I think that this one, if this one closes as a bearish engulfer, a strong bearish engulfer, that can absolutely give us a really nice looking shorting opportunity on gold. Okay guys, so let me look at now Sanvi. Hello sir, Sanvi, thank you. GBP USD sir, please. Okay, GBP USD long term for me, we see some spike up. Let me look at the daily, weekly, daily. We have seen that in fact from the daily perspective the price has gone in a very important zone here. Okay, if you look at the 4-hour, we have seen primarily a spike during this news, and from that spike we have seen that now the price has gone up. So with that perspective, I still think that Gbpusd will finally come back down. Okay, I still think that. Now on the lower time frame, as I told you, I have open a scalping position, okay, on Gbpusd in my live account in front of you. See, whatever you do, you need to manage your risk. You see that I always risk 1% in my trading account. So I have now the price is in my entry again. The risk in this trade, I have risk 15 pip, and I'm targeting 20 pip or 22 pip around. So I could be wrong, as I told you. If it goes up here, it could hit the stop loss, or it could come back down and come back and hit the profit target. So let's see what happened. Learn from it. So on the bigger picture, okay, on the 4-hour perspective, we see that in fact Gbpusd, you see that this long wick candle, this is a news candle. Okay, now for me, all right, long term perspective, I would say that Gbpusd is still bearish, and I think that this is just a completion of a head and shoulder here. Okay, but I think that finally this price will come back down, because a long-term picture on GBP USD, if you look at the monthly, you see that this is a long-term bearish market. Okay, there's a big monthly candle which has a huge body and also a long wick at the bottom. What I think that finally this candle will come back down. Weekly, we have seen a gap opening and the penetration. Okay, so if you look at, in fact, the overall bigger picture on GBP USD, you see that there is a previous support zone here with this weekly candle. Now on the bigger picture, see, always trade with the bigger picture. You see this is a bigger picture, a long-term picture here. Now with that weekly price action, you see that this is a strongly bearish price action. Quite a few weekly red candles except one green candle in the middle. Okay, one green candle in the middle which is acting here as a support. Okay, that support which is acted here as a resistance. Now what confluences I use for considering either an instrument is bullish or bearish is when it is in a downtrend. Okay, use the high of the candle. Keep in mind, write it down. If you have a notebook, write it down. When it comes to downtrend, look at the top of the candle. If you see that series of lower high, that's a possibility for dropping. So I'm telling you again, let's say in a downtrend, you don't need a lot of confluences, couple of confluences should be fine. In a downtrend, okay, if you see a very important zone, the price is hitting that zone 1 and then again hitting that zone, again hitting that zone and creating a series of lower high, that's a high probability that the price will drop. Okay, so with that being said, GBP USD, if you look at this big resistance here, this green candle, one candle, which is a very strong resistance, we see that whenever the price is hitting that level, creating a series of lower high, so that's a sign that GBP USD might continue to drop. Now at the same time, anything is possible in trading. At any point you could see that this is a change of trend and going up like that, so anything can happen. But for all the time, most of the time you will be right when you, so most of the time you will be profitable when you use that confluence in your favor. Okay, so on the 4-hour perspective, we see that with that bigger picture giving me possibility for dropping, on the lower time frame we see probability for dropping. Now this green candle, big candle, for me it's a fake candle, news candle. What I think that this candle might give us a possibility for shorting GBP USD. Okay, so with that being said, on the 5 minutes I have opened a position, as I told you, scalping trade in my live account, which has given me a bearish candle. Now probability for dropping, let's see if it come here, I will hit a profit target on this one. Now this is a very short term trade, even I didn't get time to it's just for an educational purpose. Okay, so whoever you are watching me in live, probably you're seeing and then I'll explain why. Now I'm in profit on this trade in my live account. Let me look at it. Yeah, I'm around $7 profit on this one. Okay, I'm expecting it to hit my profit target. At some point, if it comes down further, I might bring my stop loss into break even. So, or I might directly hit a profit target. Let's see what happens. This is just a scalping trade. Okay, just to tell you that Forex Wizard is not only day trader or swing trader. Forex Wizard is also a scalper. I have gone through all the dimension of trading, every fiber, and then became Forex Wizard to help those who in need as a trader. Okay, let's find out what happened. Leave it as it is and then we'll see what happened next. So, coach, no problem. Okay. Zeno said, Coach, I'll join today lifetime. Yeah, you can join. You see that the my GBP USD is coming down now. I got $13 profit on it, floating profit. It's coming to the profit target hopefully. Okay. Um, this is my current. This is the previous screen. Let me close it. Okay, so hopefully that I'll get a profit on this one. It's now around $15 profit on this. Okay, so let me take my screen again. My live account, you have seen that this is the live account. So I took a screenshot again, which is running here around $11 positive. Okay, GBP USD, right? GBP USD, and learn to manage the risk like this. Okay, if you don't have this tool, if you are in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy in any plan, you find this tool in your not this tool, this kind of tool in your student dashboard. You can download it from your student dashboard, where you can use it in your MetaTrader for managing risk. To take this kind of quick trade, you can't go to the apps or mobile to find out the lot size. You need a tool that to give you fast movement, so that you can quickly open the trade. So to open with this tool trade, I need less than 10 seconds. But if you use that apps to find out lot size, this kind of trade will leave you. Now, as I told you, that it could be the other direction, it could be this way. Let's see what happened. Now I'm at my entry. I will not break even the trade, because as I told you that I am only 1% risking. If I am wrong, I'm just stopped out. That's fine completely. Okay, if any one of you copying me in this trade, I will recommend you to use in demo account, so that you can learn. If you're not, then if you are using any kind of live account, you have to make sure that it's only for educational. I will request you to manage your risk. If you didn't manage, immediately close the trade, which is in the entry now, so that it could anything happen. It could just continue to go up like that, okay, to this level even possible. So with that being said, guys, so let's look at jump onto other pairs. Let's jump onto gold. Now gold, we see that there is a gap opening on gold on the 5 minutes. Going to the bigger picture, on the 4 hour, we see in fact a bearish engulfer is being formed. Okay, so we might find a chance to trade gold now soon. We might find a shorting opportunity on gold. What I think that, because it had tested the daily previous support zone here, okay, which is acting here as a resistance on gold, and I think that the gold will continue to drop, guys. Okay, so I think that GBP USD is coming back down here. Look at, okay, so we see some movement down again. So my target on this one is at around 43.9. So hopefully I'll get a profit target hit on this one. Let's look at AUD CAD. Okay, AUD CAD, either is asking for AUD CAD. Our entry at 8.86492. Exactly there and got triggered. Okay. I'm not triggered on AUD CAD, because I have, for swing trading I use a little bit of bigger account. For scalping I use a smaller account. um, what happened? Why didn't I trigger? Anyone got triggered on AUD CAD? Okay, it's going up. But I think that after going certain level, it should come back down. Okay, so let's look at the chat. Euro AUD, my friend. Okay, favor. We'll look at Euro AUD now. Let's look at Euro. Okay, Euro AUD notoriously bearish now. We see after long consolidation, Euro AUD in fact started a new downtrend. There was a shooting star. There was a hanging man, and then Euro AUD started to drop, guys. That's a notoriously bearish. So we see a hanging man and then has dropped. Favor, you asked me a favor. Very good, thank you very much. So what I am expecting Euro AUD to continue to drop. Now how we can enter a trade on Euro AUD? Let me look at daily. Okay, so we see I think that's a reversal on Euro AUD. Okay, so what we can do, let me look at if we can enter a trade 4 hour. So there's gonna be a big stop loss. Okay, let it go up again. Okay, Euro AUD, in fact I think that we could see at some point some spike up. Okay, I think it's a reversal on Euro AUD. If you look at the monthly, all right, if you look at the monthly, we see that Euro AUD, in fact this is the monthly resistance zone. We have seen strong rejection, but looking at the weekly, okay, so we might see Euro AUD coming back down to this dodging again. Okay, so yeah, I think that at least to this level, looking at the daily. Okay, so there is a daily 20 EMA. It's far from 20 EMA. Looking at the 4 hour. Okay, so what I think that we have got a reversal on Euro AUD. Okay, created series of lower high in this direction. Okay, created series of lower high. Okay, and then has broken down on the Euro AUD. Okay, so with that being said, what we have seen that Euro AUD has created this pricing. What I think that, yeah, it's going up for a retracement. It's for me it's a reversal. Okay, at least we could see sorry, okay, sorry, UD CAD, yeah, hi there. Vincent or yet, yeah, not triggered, yeah, mine also not triggered yet. I don't know, some of you is maybe because of the spread requirement, sometime triggered, sometime not triggered. Okay, if you have a bigger spread, it will trigger. Okay, for my GBP USD, this personal trade, what's happening with this one? Okay, I see some profit in my account. Okay, guys, this is just a casual trade. Okay, it's I didn't send it to anyone, just in this live session, just to keep you motivated, cheerful. It's a quick scalping trade. Even this kind of trade, even sometimes not possible to convey as a signal. You know why? Because you see the very quick trade. this 5 minutes time frame or 1 minute time frame trade sometimes very difficult to give as a signal, is because before I give, the trade will expire, right? Or before you just look at the trade, see how many people stop loss, you will see that there's a lot of big changes happens. Okay, so that is why I send day trade, I send swing trade, all that as a signal, but it's only for your learning. But we have a group where you can do this kind of trading, separate group. For those who are our member, you can contact me. If I see that you are fit for that group, you can do that. You need a different kind of style to do that, different kind of tools. So I see now in my account I have got a $10 profit on this one. Let's see what happened. Hopefully that I'll get a profit target hit after. If this candle drops, I will move my stop loss at entry and it will become a risk free. If anyone in this trade, I'll tell you right now, bring your stop loss at entry so that you become risk free. So if anyone with me in this Gbpusd trade, I'll tell you immediately bring your stop loss at entry, become a risk free trade. So if anything goes up, you don't lose anything. Okay. Now then I'll tell you why everything, what I thought in my mind, what a strategy I used. Either it's a losing trade or winning trade, so that you can learn. Because the goal of Forex Wizard and Forex Trading Wizard Academy is to help trader to learn trading. And Forex Wizard trade in live with the students, because Forex Wizard have that confidence, the identity of a trader. Either I'm losing or winning, doesn't matter, so that I can motivate you, so that you don't quit. Okay, you don't quit and don't give up in your dream. You can become a trader, doesn't matter either you're losing or winning. Okay, you can become. The only thing you need is patience, guidance and support, and that is why I'm here to help you. Okay, so it's good that it's coming down. I'm around $17-18 profit on it now. Okay, come back down. All right, I'm almost there. So let me see if I am one-on-one. I'll close my B. Almost there. Okay, leave it. Either losing or winning, I'm gonna keep it running until I get the full target hit on this one. There's a spike up again. Trading is like this, always spike and a spike. Okay, so leave that there. Let's find out what's happening with let me look at the chat, guys. In the meantime, if you are new to the channel today, don't forget to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also if you're looking for a trusted regulated broker, you can use my link in the description, Eva Trade. You can use their link for if you use my link, you can have exclusive bonus and you can start trading as minimum as with $100. It's a great offer from them. They're supporting our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, so I'm helping with that. So let's look at now. No sir, yeah, they're not yet. Bonjour to okay, Canada. So no problems. Good afternoon, coach from Nigeria. Thank you very much. Kelo, good afternoon. Almost Euro CAD. Okay. If Euro CAD sells, would that mean early buy? Look at it. Euro CAD, yeah, look at it. Okay, so what version of position size calculator you are using on MT4? So it's the same one that we are using in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, but this one is a little bit of updated. We'll see on this one. Your voice is weak, bro, loud. Okay, Abraham, thank you very much. sometimes my voice become a little bit of, I need to raise my voice, isn't it? I need to change this one also. Okay, Nathalie, where are you at? Okay, tell more story about psychology of trading. Okay, favor want to learn more on psychology of trading. He really likes, or she, I'm sorry. Let me tell you a psychology of trading story that you need to know. Look, let's talk about this way. You see that, look, the more important, the reason of this channel, the intention of this channel is for trading, right? So if it is for trading, then let me tell you something very important about trading is that, see, trading is all about creating an identity. Okay, so identity creates when you can do something in autopilot. Keep in mind, again I'm repeating, trading is created, like being a trader means creating an identity of a trader. When can you create an identity of a trader? Anything if you can do in autopilot, it's your identity. So for example, if you can trade autopilot and make money, if you can find trade signal in autopilot, if you can read the chart in autopilot, that means without thinking much you can do it. That means that your identity is confirmed. Now how can you confirm your identity as a trader? The only way you can confirm your identity when your brain become fully wired for it. So how can you wire your brain for the things that you do? See, when you do something repeatedly many times, that becomes a part of yourself, that become an identity. How do you do that? For example, if you are, when we do something, if we explain it in terms of brain chemistry, so let's say when we do certain tasks in our brain, there is a pathway created called neuro pathway. Okay, now whatever you do, let's say certain habit as a trader, you do repeatedly, it creates a pathway in your brain. Okay, neuro pathway, and that's how you can create an identity of a trader. Okay, it's a very important thing. I know that my view is dropping because when I talk, this view drops because everyone wants to know more about trading. You need to keep in mind that this is also part of trading. Okay, so let's look at now British pound US dollar. What's happening with this? Okay, so looks like that it's coming in the direction. I didn't close the trade, it is coming in the direction. And let me look at my profit on this one, which is now around $14 floating. Let's see what happened. I'm expecting to get the full profit out of it. Okay, so let me look at so let's look at gold now, and then we'll come back here again. Okay, gold, as I mentioned, this is gold, is candle is closing. Let's look at gold and other indices, all of them is candle closing. Okay, so if we look at gold, we see that gold is creating kind of dodgy, it's still not close, but I think that this is a bearish candle. Okay, the reason is, if you look at the lower time frame, okay, what you see that this price action, this pattern is in fact a bear flag here. Okay, so what you see that in fact it created this kind of price action. Now with that, let's say a movement, and then this, and then you see there is a long wick at the top, so that's a false breakout done. Now what we can expect it to break to the downside. Okay, so with that being said, now gold, what it has done that which is it has tested this top. What I'm expecting after this one, probably will go up for a retracement. I think that gold will continue to drop, and we might I might send a day trade on gold to my students. Let me look at this one here. It's consolidating. It's not fair, isn't it? Okay, so with that being said, let me look at gold, how it is doing now. This is the candle that is rejecting what I think that, yeah, I think that it will drop because, guys, if you look at the monthly, first of all, it's a long-term bearish market, as you know that. Weekly, in fact, it tested this zone and then we see a rejection. Daily, the price already tested the previous support zone on the daily here. Okay, previous support zone, which in fact acting as resistance, and then we see some rejection. On the 4-hour perspective, that's a bearish market. Okay. On the 4-hour we see bearish. So okay, yeah, I think that gold is creating a strong bearish price action. We might see another drop on gold. Okay. Okay, I think I'm triggered profit target. Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm almost there on Gbpusd. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm gonna close it manually with $30 profit because I don't know why it's not triggering it. Okay. So I've closed manually with profit. Okay. Okay, so Okay guys, so this is the just now Gbpusd. I have close to it, the one that we have just opened, this one. You can see that the profit has taken now here on this trade. Now this is the scalping trade just I have opened. Now let me explain again why I have opened this trade and what's the reason behind it. Okay, see, this is the live proof that this is just to show you that the strategy works. Okay, if you anyone have any question in doubt in this live market, you can now test it. How many you will find in this industry who can show you in the YouTube live trading and proving the strategy. Now let me tell you why I have opened and what is the strategy, how you can learn it. Now if you want to learn that strategy like this, you can visit the website link in the description area. You can join Forex Trading Wizard Academy, one of the best education in the world you will find to become an independent profitable trader. The best education we provide. And yeah, so now if you go to the 4-hour time frame, okay, on Gbpusd, you see that, let me delete this one here. You see this news candle, that's a huge candle. Okay, that news candle, in fact, if you look at this one here, okay, this is, to me, it's a fake candle. Okay, so I love to trade fake candles. Now what you see that in that fake candle, you see it has created a long wick, right? After going spike to the upside, I know that it will come back down to test this zone. Okay, now how much it will go, there is a specific calculation with me. So with that, it's a part of the strategy with that specific calculation. Now the thing is that when the price has gone up, I know that it's coming down on the 4-hour. So when you scalp on the lower time frame, always keep in mind that you need a higher time frame bias clear. So this trade that I have just closed with profit in my live account in front of you, this is scalping trade, had a bias with the 4-hour time frame. Now if you see that on the 4-hour, I have a bias. Now you see that my day trade, swing trades, I normally have bias with the higher time frame, monthly, weekly and daily, but this one I have a bias with the 4-hour, only one candle. Now when I went to the 5 minutes time frame, okay, what I have seen that this is a kind of reversal pattern. Now that's why I tell you that watch more and more charts so that you can get, that familiar, the brain understand how the market moves. So this is a kind of reversal, and when this one was forming in front of you, saw that I opened the trade because I saw that this is a reversal correction. Now it is likely to drop this way, and I place my pending order, stop loss here, take profit here, and it hit the full profit target. Okay, so with that being said, all right, as I told you before long ago, is that if you want to be a soccer player, go to a soccer coach. If you want to be a surgeon, doctor, go to a surgeon or hospital. If you want to be a trader, go to the real trader who is a really trader, and then stick to the trader for long period. You will become a trader. So AUD CAD is triggered. So let's see what's happening. Okay, so on the lower time frame, on the 4-hour, we see AUD CAD is going up. What I think that from here we could potentially see a bounce, what I'm expecting. Okay, Alright guys, so let me look at now the chat. Okay, what's your version of positions scalp? Okay, Abraham, your voice is too weak. Okay, sometime I become relaxed, so relaxed that maybe you guys are not hearing me. Shady boss, no problems. Thank you. Gold, please. Yeah, Euro CAD, please. Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully that now you can hear me loud and clear. Let me move it a little bit towards me. Okay, guys, I need a big thumbs up on the stream. Okay, big thumbs up. I only see only 83. I need more than 100. Everyone, give a big thumbs up. Good morning, Dollar Ian. Please have a look at it. So maybe gold will go up and 60. No, I don't think that gold will go up. I think that gold will drop. I pulled trigger, the UDCAT, the UDCAT triggered to me also. What's your identity of trading in terms of logic or realistic or tangible material or resource? A very complex. What's your identity of trading in terms of logic, realistic or tangible material or resource? So identity of trading as a trader, we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it. I'll create a new video on this on the US oil. Yeah, high coach, what's possible impact will be currently troll lease trust resignation on GBP its peer. I think that it will not have any impact. Okay, see, government change, but policy remain, or that politician changes but policy remain. Most of the time you'll see that policy remain intact. Okay, so we see that there is the gold candle close, so we see some upward spike. I'm expecting gold to continue to drop. Let's find out what happened. You see that this is the daily. The political leaders changes, but policy doesn't change. So as a result, even she resigned, I think that that you'll see that ultimately it's just a temporary volatility. Okay, you see that it in fact is coming down. In most cases, that volatility, you might see that fueling the price more aggressively, because when you see that a spike, okay, in fact it grab liquidity. For me, what I think that GBP after going up, it will ultimately drop. Okay, it doesn't look to me a reversal pattern or a bullish trend. Bullish price action not like this. Bullish price action is very very clearly understood. For me, it's just liquidity gap, or it will move in a sideways like that. Okay, I don't think that this price will drop. Now gold, we see some again spiking up. I think there is also unusual short-term movement. If you look at the 5 minutes on gold, there's a long wick here. I think that this high should be respected. So Euro CAD, we have seen movement. I think that this resistance should be respected. Okay. So US30 has some spike, NASDAQ. USD CNHS, to me, I don't know how many you trade USD. USD CNHS has created this is for me is a very strong reversal pattern. And if you look at the monthly, you see that USD CNHS is in a very historically level, it's a high level. It is an extremely overextended market. Okay, extremely overextended. And if you look at weekly, very overextended. Daily, I think that when this price will fall, it might do something like that. Looking at the 4-hour, I have seen absolutely nice looking bearish price action on USD CNHS. This hanging man in exactly in a zone. But during this analysis, in fact, I missed that trade. If I saw it here, I would definitely go short on USD CNHS. It's still valid because even what I think that if we trade, let's say USD CNHS like that, okay, could be 1-to-1 will be a very good trade. Okay, so let me send this one to our students by market selling, because this one is absolutely a good trade because it's on the monthly resistance zone. So I think the USD CNH is just reversed from here. Okay, so on gold, see some unusual movement to the upside. For me, this instrument, including if you look at the daily, Okay, we see that Euro AUD also aggressively coming down. So some of the pairs really strongly reversed, including Euro AUD. Gold notoriously going up. What I think that it's just unusual movement. I think this is the 15-minute candle on gold. See, it has created a lower high. That's a good potentially see possible drop. Because we see that GBP USD also has gone for a spike just from the level where it was. Just looking at all the pairs to see in fact what is doing what. JPY has broken to the upside. CHF-JPY. Yes, CHF-JPY has created a bullish pattern. So JPY has gone weaker again. Okay, Euro CAD. When what I thought is did happen, strongly dropped from this level. So Euro CAD notoriously bearish. GBP CAD is stronger, Euro CAD weaker. Very interesting. Okay, so Euro got very strongly bearish. I see that, especially Euro AUD. Euro GBP also has a very strong rejection from the top. Very unusual movement in all the pairs. Very unusual. Guys, let me look at the chat. Coach, what possible impact will be the current troll of list? Yeah, that's why we need US30, bro. Yeah, hello coach, I made some profit with you, Gbpusd scalp. That's awesome. That's awesome. We did. That's very good. Thank you. No problems. Thank you very much. Press USD kind of, yeah, not in my UD CAD triggered. Yeah, use dollar makes yeah. I see some unusual movement, guys. Very unusual movement in the market. Euro CAD 1 hour maple run. Yeah, I see. My post not being seen. What did you wrote, Vincent? Yeah, your post is seen. I couldn't see anything except this one here. So you have use color mixer Euro CAD. I think that mic is okay, isn't it? Sound is okay. Okay, Euro CAD, yeah, gold went up 5 minutes chart, yeah, great scalping strategy approach. You are simply the best. No problems. Thank you very much. Okay, gold could sell around 1647. I think that gold has done something. I think it might test this 20 EMA, okay, and then could continue to drop. All ideas can't hear you. Okay, what happened to gold? Okay, yeah, I see some unusual movement in the gold. I think it's gonna test this daily support. Okay, everything going on the other side. So Aussie got very strongly bullish. Okay, I think it's gonna touch Aussie dollar. It's gonna touch this daily 20 EMA. With that being said, as gold, just looking at the daily chart to see in fact what's happening. Euro AUD has a big drop. Euro AUD and Euro CAD, especially Euro AUD. We see that Euro get very strongly bearish. Euro AUD grabbed liquidity from the zone, and then we have seen a very strong rejection. Euro CHF, Euro GBP. Yeah, liquidity crap always. This news time is really unusual. When there is this kind of news, things happen very unusually, and you need to accept the fact. What you can do. I still think that gold will continue to drop because you see that this is the daily support here. Okay, it's a very strong level of support, and I think that the price will have a rejection from this level of support. Looking at the 15 minutes on gold candle, so what it might do. Okay, so gold is in fact in a resistance level. You see that this is the 15 minutes chart on gold, and what we see that the price is in the support here. Okay, support here, which is acting here as a resistance, and I think that this level should be respected. It's due to the news, you know, that the price is highly volatile, the market is extremely volatile due to the news. Okay, guys, in the meantime, if you want to learn our strategies and also do some scalping as well with us, there is a lot of opportunity. You can join our program. You can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website. You see how much volatile market is. Let me look at the spread. Very unusually volatile. Okay, so USD CNHS started to drop. I think that USD CNHS may come a lot because it's a, to me it's a reversal. USD CNHS. I didn't see this hanging man due to the analysis, otherwise I would immediately short from here. Anyway, looks like so. This is the gold 15 minutes. Let's see. So still respecting this resistance. Gold long run bullish. What's your thought? It's just tested its previous button last night. Yeah, I think it's just see that. I think yeah, it's just coming for this is the previous support zone. Let me draw this one here. So the market is due to the news very unusual to miss any trade. Can I take now? Okay, so you see that very aggressive move on GBP USD to the upside. Okay, so the market is a bit unusually volatile. Can't do anything about it. It's going up, everything going against. So just we need to look at and see what happened, and then we see some movement, strong movement on euro, especially the euro AUD. We have changed its direction. Euro CAD, Euro GBP. So you see all those euro. I think Euro CHF might reverse as well. I think so. Looking at the daily, yeah, Euro CHF in a very critical zone. Looking at the weekly, monthly, there is a possibility, but it's still not sure. We need to see a reversal. No, sorry. Any thought on GU? Sorry, any trade? Okay. Full gold reach 1650. AUD CAD is in a loss. Yeah, and then you start hitting. Yeah. So let's look at US30. Okay, so US30 has gone to the upside. I think that see the market is really very volatile due to some unusual news, and we just need to observe the market to see in fact what's happening, right? And then we'll be able to see how we can what's happening in the market. Still there, still alive, but let's see what happened. Okay. Okay guys, so we see that euro is strongly bearish, okay, including the Euro CAD. You can see that from here it has in fact dropped aggressively. Euro is highly bearish except all other pairs. GBP got stronger, euro got weaker, unusually. Gold got an unusual spike up. So yeah, let's see what happened. I think that if this one respecting this resistance, we could potentially see some drop on gold. If this one respect, maybe we could see drop and then probably a head and shoulder and then coming down, something like that. We'll see what happened, but the market is extremely volatile now. it could be a fake move. It's not unusual to see this. You see that on the 15 minutes gold, this is the previous support here. Okay, support here, which is acting here as a resistance. So let's see if it is a fake move or no. But yeah, most of the time you'll see that when the market is volatile, most of the fake moves happens. It is possible to be a fake move, not impossible. I think gold might respect this resistance. Okay, I think. Okay guys, so we saw the GBP JPY. You see the double bottom, very strong bullish move on GBP JPY, very strong bullish engulfer with a double bottom here. Okay, it's a bullish candle. It's a sign that GBP JPY will continue to go up. Yeah, so I'm almost at the end of this session, guys. Hopefully that you enjoyed this live session. I'll come tomorrow, Friday, live again, and hopefully that we'll talk more about this. I'll keep you updated what's happening with these pairs. I sincerely believe that you enjoyed this live session, and also if you want to check out my website Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you can visit the website to see potential joining opportunity. I sincerely believe that you found value, and also if you are looking for a trusted regulated broker, you can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website to find, you can use them. They are regulated and you can start trading with them with as low as $100. They are supporting Forex Trading Wizard Academy, and you are supporting too. With that being said, I'm gonna end this session. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow in the same time. Talk soon. Thank you.